So my husband and I just got home from watching the new Thor: Love and Thunder. It was hilarious. It was hysterical. It was so good. This, I think, to me, this might be one of the better Thor films. Excuse me, but I'm not a huge fan of Thor, but this was probably one of the better Thor films. But to my husband, he said Ragnarok still stands as his favorite Thor film. But he can agree that this definitely brought in the comedic aspect to it. The goats. You will love the goats. They scream. These goats do. I could not stop crying. These goats were screaming. And apparently they were inspired by Taylor Swift's meme. I think it was based when she did the song You Belong to Me or something like that. Somebody update me with my memes because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Spoilers ahead. Of course, there's definitely another Thor film coming. And it involves Zeus's son, Hercules. My husband said it the other way, Herculi or something like that. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong too, but Tyler said he said it incorrectly because if we're gonna look at mythology and things like that, they need to say it with the correct name, and they did not say it the correct name. There was that. So that was the first post-credit scene. The second post-credit scene was when Jane Foster made it to Valhalla. So that kind of gave it like a sweet, bitter ending to it. I was aware from outside sources that she did have cancer, but I did not see that she would actually die from it because Mjolnir, it took the strength of Jane's, human strength and everything like that. So it's not giving her body really time to go through the recovery phase of stage 4 cancer. And speaking of Mjolnir and Stormstriker, the axe, I kind of like how the axe was alive. It acted like a big tsundere or a jealous weapon with Thor. I thought it was great. I love that side comedic aspect to it. It was funny. My husband was kind of questioning why Thor at the very end, he took Mjolnir back and gave the axe to the little girl. He thought it would have been the other way around, but he's just kind of wondering about that because the axe is Thor's current weapon, and Mjolnir should be given to the little girl. But that's a thing on itself, I guess. Some things that were pointed out. So for you guys that have seen Thor, there was a part when the Eternals portal open, or when we got close to the portal open, there were 6 eyes or 6 circles, rings or something like that. Is that an Eternals reference? My husband and I have not seen the Eternals film, and from what we've heard, critic-wise and audience-wise, it's one to kind of stay away from. But is that an Eternal reference to it? But we'll see how it is. We'll see in the future, I guess. I was quite surprised that Guardians of the Galaxy had a very short screen time. I thought, they showed up in the beginning, they didn't at all in the middle, and I thought when they entered the Shadow Realm, when Thor, Jane, and everybody entered the Shadow Realm, they got the kids, I thought there was going to be a moment where another signal was reached, and then they come in. But now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm saying this out loud, the distress signal, these other distress signals that the Guardians received, I think that's going to be a lead for their next film. Because there is another Guardians film coming, and I wonder if that's going to be where this new Guardians movie is going to start. So it's gonna be like The Departing with Thor, and then they move on to something else with a new villain starring Will Poulter. That's gonna be a whole nother can of worms when we get to it. Thor was really fun. It was really great. It was hilarious. I loved it. The villain was pretty creative. I liked the villain. I liked his kind of little motive to it, but at the same time, you know, it's for his daughter. It's not like, oh, I want to rule the world just because. It's for his daughter. So that was kind of like a sweet moment for him. But Thor was really fun. It was hilarious. Again, Thor will return. We don't know when for sure, but I feel like it is going to involve Hercules, and I hope a little bit does involve more of like the Greek gods. So we saw Zeus, we saw Hercules. Maybe if we stay with the mythology while playing in part of Marvel, we could see maybe like Hades or Aphrodite or Ares. I would like to see a god of war, Ares, there in this next film, if there is. So we'll just see how it is, and we'll stick to it. So thank you guys so much for taking a listen, and what did you guys think of Love and Thunder? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts down below. 250 subscribers, I will review and maybe react, if I am allowed to, When Blackbirds Fly, written and produced by Jimmy Screamer Claus, the same person that created When the Dead Go to Die, and that was Cindy Lane Review's very first upload in the channel. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you on another day.